jokingly, I'm tired of being early, gents. I'm tired of being early. When is 10,000x coming? Again, always got to in parentheses again. When is it coming, Briz? Kick us off.
All right. You know what? I actually have an indicator that indicates exactly when like the bull markets really go. And what happens is someone big has to collapse. And in 2013, it was Mount Gox. They collapsed, the market just shot straight up. I'm not really sure about 2017. I know 2021 was COVID. COVID kind of killed everything, right? Now, this time, you know what the indicator is? It's Alex Mashinsky. He got 12 years, and now the bull market can commence.
I was going to ask Alex. You said Alex. I thought you just said Alex McWhorter. One of the biggest devs in PulseChain coming back with and tweeting. I'll be like, you know what?
It's not Alex McWhorter.
I mean, not going to not getting in trouble part, but the indicator of the bull, indicator of the going up part. Yeah, man, that's actually an interesting one. Fast, what do you think? Have there been events that have signaled a bottom? You know, of not just price, but like sentiment and like we'll get into PulseChain specifically, but like generally speaking, big events happening. Richard coming back, Pulse Conference 2055, SEC stuff, you know, over, hopefully, you know, knock on wood. Like, what's going on? What do you feel like?
I think as far as the bottom, like, you know, we've had so much negative news that it's almost hard to process how positive the positive things are. Richard coming back, which is what people are starting to say. Like Crypto Rand said that the other day, like Richard is back, right? That it's huge, right? It makes a huge difference in how people perceive the ecosystem. That's the most bullish piece of news is Richard is back. And that is the bottom, the moment we figured that out.
I can't disagree. I mean, it's definitely felt. I've always been able to channel, you know, I've cultivated the skill of trying to channel a way to be excited, and even in times that aren't up only. But literally this past week, I've just been. I know I've been wired because of the conference and that stuff happening, and then you know also the first day of the conference 5/5/25. Also, we got the judge letter or whatever. More progress towards that, and then Mashinsky stuff happened again. Kind of reminiscent to FTX, what Briz was talking about there. And then just in general, I mean, we've seen some green candles, and we saw Richard video come the day after the conference too. Video comes out, everyone rushes on that. You know, at least for me, my perspective, like, oh God, I got a bunch more stuff to clip. Let's go get that because that's a ton of good stuff. I think I've watched it twice now, pretty much almost the whole full thing twice. And the second time, I did pick up on some interesting stuff, which I talked about a lot yesterday too. Yeah, it just this whole week just feels like anyway, I never want to get the feeling and like just be let down again because we've been, you know, that's happened a few times before when it's felt pretty bullish. But I don't know, I'm getting tired of holding back. You know, it feels pretty good out there. Price chart too.
One of the interesting things I thought when I watched that video of Richard Hart is he said something along the lines of he's willing to take the slings and arrows to try and make the world a better place. And he kind of associated himself with Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
He did. Yeah.
You know, he's just saying when people do really good stuff, you know, they get a lot of hate. You know, it comes with the territory.
I think what he said was that, what was it like? You know, you got to be willing to, you know, if you do anything of a significance, you're going to be hated. You're going to have haters, and you got to be willing to make that trade-off. And he said, I'm willing to make that trade-off. And I was like, that is powerful. That is what my founder's saying, right?
Exactly.